Now if it's a party, you know I slide through. Ain't why me shine with no dime when I slide through. Hey bitch, I'm elevator high when I slide through. I keep it real, I don't lie when I slide through. Now if it's a party,
yes sir. Home team. What's happening, home team? It's your boy Blakberry the Rex. It's Thursday. You know what that means? It's time for the Rex Pit. Yeah, boy. As always, by my side, I got my brother from the same mother, Denzel, a.k.a. DW, a.k.a. Bonkers, a.k.a. Y'all know what it is. What's going on with you, little bro?
The realest is in the building! The realest is in the building! Hey, home team!
The realest is in the building. And as always, he my OG. He your He one of the OGs in the game. The coach of coaches, Coach Unchained. What's going on with your coach?
What's going on there, everybody? Hey, man. It's win it or win it. That's what it is. We win it or win it. We're going to do something this week. But hey, let's get this party started, man.
Let's get it started, man.
Let's get it started.
We appreciate everybody coming through. We sorry for the late start, but y'all should know what it's like around the holidays. Y'all should know what it's like, man. It ain't nothing gonna happen on time like you want it to happen.
Santa Claus was late shit.
And Santa Claus used to always be late.
In a whole week, 2 weeks later. Ain't that?
Exactly. The Santa Claus knew the discounts came after holidays.
That's right.
That's right. And he also don't follow instructions well, because if he did, he'll never be late, because long time ago, the great James Brown told him to take your ass straight to the ghetto. If he did that, he'll be on time.
He ain't never listened to that. He knew better. He's like, if I go there, I ain't gonna make it nowhere else.
You're right. He might not make it out the ghetto.
But they have cornbread and a bottle of Cavassier.
Facts. They gonna be. So they gonna leave out cornbread, collard greens, sweet potato pie. He was like, I ain't gonna never go nowhere else.
Y'all can have little Billy's toys.
Them L's gonna be thick women with some of them with fat ankles from all the cooking they got to do for them.
You talking about the aunties? He got the aunties for L's.
Yeah, the aunties.
He got the aunties for L's.
They wouldn't be L's, they'll be aunties. Hey man, we appreciate everybody coming through, man. Let's shout out the chat real quick. We appreciate all the loyal compadres and compadres that come through. Of course, as always, the auntie of aunties, Miss Pam Johnson. What's going on with you, Miss Pam? Got about whatever in the building. What's up with you about whatever? About whatever say. He say, what's up, shouted? Oh, hell no, in here from the hospital bed with the broke rib. Locked in. Oh, gosh.
All these people in the hospital, man. What's going on? What y'all do over Christmas?
I don't know what. They must have been playing WWE SmackDown, laying the smacker down.
Came off the top rope.
And y'all doing the Hardy Boys.
Hey, man, speedy recovery about whatever. Hey, if y'all don't know, that's Soldier G that beat when he come on the lives. That's Soldier G, man. So, hey, man, get well soon, Soldier G.
Indeed.
Got D Sloan in the building. And while we on D Sloan, let's go ahead and do this one right here. I'm gonna bring Big Will in first. What's up with you, Big Will?
What's going on? Let me turn my mic on. Hold on, give me a minute.
All right. What we gonna do for D Sloan, right? what we gonna do for D Sloan, man? Is we gonna go ahead and get a promotion out the way. If you don't know, now you know. Coco's Kitchen and Catering. That's D Sloan's wife, his old lady. If you're having a graduation, baby shower, brunches, parties, conferences, network events. And I'm even hearing there's a new thing going on these days called anti-marriage parties.
What?
Y'all know them as divorce parties.
What the fuck?
If you want to break up with your chick, get Coco to cater that shit.
You crazy.
Coco says she do not judge and she do not discriminate.
No, when the money's good, I'm gonna cook it for you.
Hey, the bill is the bill, whether you like it or not. And but y'all make sure y'all check out. Oh, let me get this out the way so y'all can see the phone number. D Sloan, I got to get you out the way too. I got to get you out the way if you want me to promote your wife. Now, her phone number's right there at the bottom. Also, her
I got it. 404-247-4922.
That's how you contact. And it looked like she got an email there as well.
Yeah, it says gooder. So I ain't gonna try. I can't even read that.
It's GOODERICOLA at gmail.com.
Yeah, that's what it says.
So if you're having an event coming up, you don't feel like cooking. Everybody done cook for Thanksgiving, Christmas. You might not want to cook for the New Year's. Hit up Coco's Kitchen and Catering, man. They say she put her feet in it all the way up to her kneecaps. Y'all make sure y'all hit up Coco.
Mm-hmm. Don't drive drunk, drive full with Coco's food. Coco's Catering Kitchen. For New Year's.
Y'all need to hide DW on y'all promos, man.
I'm serious, boy. DW.
Yeah, all the rich people that want to people here that want to get divorced. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it end sad. Get glad with that glad bag at the end of that catering event that Coco gonna cater for you.
Oh man, gotta have glad bags ready. So y'all appreciate you, D Sloan, for coming through. Y'all make sure y'all hit up D Sloan and Coco's Kitchen and Catering, man.
She said glad bag.
3 dirty in the building.
Don't get the clothes in.
Oh, right. What's going
Let's
in
get
this?
it started. Oh no, that's what I'm like. Is that food or clothes? I don't know.
What's in that food and what's really going in them glad bags?
Not only clothes can go in glad bags, but so can the empty pans from Coco's Catering and Kitchen.
Oh,
they're gonna be empty. You're gonna scrape that thing all the way off the bottom. It's so good. Got 3 dirty in the building. What's up with your 3 dirty? Old Chicken Hauler. Y'all know what it is with Old Chicken Hauler. He said it ain't the pickup.
it's the
big truck. And he say he stand on that. Don't you forget it. Got Anthony White in the building. What's up with you, Anthony? One of the lawyer compadres, another one of the lawyer compadres.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2.
Oh, DJ Big Will in the business.
We hear you, Will. We hear you. Got Robert Ponder in the building. What's up with you, Robert Ponder? Raymond Collins.
Will came on sounding like DJ. What? Oh, dang! Let me clear my throat. DJ Cool.
And I can't clear my throat.
If Will was DJ, he'll be DJ Too Much Sauce.
Too much sauce.
Got too much sauce. That's right, man. I'm gonna come put the stank on the party. I'm gonna put the stank on.
Got Terry Ocean Boy Martin Jr. in the
He
building.
been
What's
gone
up
for a
with
minute.
you,
He
Terry?
back again too. All right, good to see him back, man.
He say what it do, Bird Gang. Got JDS in the building. What's up with you, JDS? Got, I think that's ATL 37 soft, or that might
be A1 37 soft.
A1. See, I need to refill this prescription. I need to get this prescription refilled.
He ain't 57, he 37.
He 37 sauce. It's either 37. Got D. Coleman.
That got mayonnaise in it.
Somewhere. Y'all gotta stop making me laugh, man.
Hey, coach a fool, boy. You got mayonnaise in the coat.
37.
Somewhere on somebody's rooftop, old D. Coleman. He say, watch your head.
He gonna drop to somebody's head.
Watch your head.
D. Coleman, boy. Woo. Don't want to talk about roof. There you go. Walk under that, baby.
Got Dre Murphy, the one and only. What's up with you, Dre Murphy? Got Bulldog in the building. Got Dreddy in the building. Jarvis Williams. What's up with you, OG Jarvis? That's another one of the OGs in the game.
I mean, Uncle Sammy ain't got him working today. He's chilling there.
Yeah, man. We appreciate everybody coming through, man. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get this thing kick started, man. We ain't gonna waste no time.
No time.
We gonna waste no time. Let's get right into it. We got a Falcon Bears preview.
We ain't got all the promos out the way. Everything good.
We got a couple more, but we'll get to them in the middle of the show. Let's get the people what they came for, because we running a bit late. You know, it is what it is. But let's get into the Falcon Bears preview, man. Denzel, I'm gonna come to you with it first, man. What's your thoughts on just everything in general going into this Bears game?
Well, John, from the looks of it, we can see from a mile away that Desmond Ritter's showing might be appearing in this game at 1 o'clock Chicago time, because Heineke is experiencing some ankle issues. Ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that about it? Another Desmond Ritter viewing just for old time's sake before the season over with. Yeah, you thought you got enough of them, but you ain't seen nothing yet, kids. He's gonna throw another one and another one. Nah, but for real, he might actually.
There's a chance.
Yeah.
Hey, Heine better put some rubber testing on his ankles.
I don't know what he need to do, but he might want to go get some of that, some Benadryl, some Uncle Nearest, some goddamn Father's John, some elderberry, some castor oil, some fish oil, eggs, all of that shit, pile it up together and stick it right up there. Now
he gonna die.
Yes, the guy helped.
You know that boy. He gonna be a goner. Desmond, get your helmet ready.
Yeah, dear God. Hey, look.
Got some semi-good news on that, though, Denzel.
Is there roll some black seed oil on to put in some ice? He'll be all right.
Go with that black seed oil.
Black seed oil is ice.
It's a sea moss.
It's some sea moss. Exactly. Once a day, sea moss.
Sea moss.
Cure all right there. That sea moss and that black seed oil for Big Wheel. He said he gonna take care of everything.
Everything.
I'm telling y'all think I'm lying. I'm telling you. That thing go in, boy. I can count on my fingers how many times I've been sick.
They would have loved to have Big Wheel in Vietnam.
Yeah. Pack that black seed oil, boy. Black seed oil, pack it with.
You got gangrene. Put the sea oil on it.
Don't nobody go to sick bay. I got the
remedy right here, baby.
I got
you. We need that in the field. But we got some semi-good news on that, though. He was Taylor Heineke was limited in practice, not just yesterday, but today as well.
He was throwing today. I seen him on the film. He was throwing today.
Yeah, so it
Just
was a
was.
DNP thing. He was just limited. No DNP. So
Okay.
it's a good chance. It's a better chance that he'll be going than it is a chance he won't be going, since he was limited in practice today.
Yeah.
Dear God, I hope so, because he's used to playing in that time. Well, so is Dez, because he's playing the Cincy. But
As long as it don't rain.
as long as it don't rain, dear God, as long as it doesn't rain, and because if it does, Bijan, he typically doesn't had problems with holding the ball when it's wet, even when his hands are sweaty. But
Wow.
all I say is that, and goddamn, dear God, save us from this man's Justin Fields' feet come Sunday.
He gonna be
Dear God, that is all.
What you got going into this game, Coach?
We just got to play football, man. We can't go out there and let, like you just said, you can't let Justin Field beat you. You contain him. If we push the pocket and force him to go to one side, we'll be okay. That's the thing. We just got to push the pocket. I don't think we need to blitz him. We just need to spy on him and just play back, man. 5 people, four rush and a spy. That's all you need. But I don't know who's gonna be able to spy because he is kind of fast.
Now what about the game, the strategy that Ryan Nielsen had against Gardner Minshew? Because he blitzed him early and often all game long.
Justin, though. I don't want to blitz Justin. I hate to say that. I don't want to blitz him. You got to do a surprise blitz on him, especially if it's in the passing down. Yes,
especially like how we did against Kyler Murray, missing them tackle.
Yeah, and if Kyler
that game, it caused that shit too.
Right, exactly. So
you think that's a game that we should be in first place right now.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
How about it, Will? What's your thoughts going into this Chicago game, man? Just a general analysis.
Stick to what work. Run it up the middle till they get tired and running some damn more. Sprinkle in some passing.
But Chicago actually got the best run team, though.
I've been team wearing face with good run defense, and we still ran on the coach. Hey, we just got to do our thing. Punch them in the mouth.
Number one in defense gets the run.
That's all good. Punch them in the mouth.
What? I'm glad you went there, Will, so you can segue right into the next one. Ryan Nielsen preparing for Bills' run game, and I'm gonna go with you on. I'm gonna go to you on this, Will. In the press conference today, Ryan Nielsen said that they got their work cut out for them with this Bears run game, and something that they like to do is implement the receivers in the run game. A lot of different guys taking handoffs in the backfield, and that that could cause some issues in game planning. So what's some things you think they could do to prepare for that? The receivers being implemented in the run game.
Well, everybody does that. Everybody sprinkle in a little end around here, end around.
No, they lined up in the backfield though.
Reverse, huh?
They lined up in the backfield though.
It's all good. We man our gaps. That's what we do. Have our defensive end hold the edges, and our big boy man our gaps. They can't run nowhere. Let them linebackers roam. We know. Blakberry, you play linebacker. Y'all like to roam. Y'all don't like them big boys get that big greasy hand on y'all. Y'all like to roam. So you need somebody to eat up them holes so y'all can run and make the tackle. Point blank.
Right. Yeah, that is something that he said too. He said something that they're gonna be very focused on this week is gap discipline. Making sure you utilize your fundamentals and your techniques, and don't forget your fundamentals and techniques. You gotta have the gap discipline. You just got to be disciplined all around when you got this kind of run attack that you got to go up against because they're gonna run at you a lot of different ways. And coach, one of them ways, as we know with Justin Fields, is at the quarterback position.
Mm-hmm. So quarterback position. Don't run past them. Keep them down. Like I said, keep them down. Like if you play, every time we used to play when I played ball, we played running quarterback. The defensive end, hold the end, and let the linebacker come smash his ass. He can't go nowhere. He got nowhere to escape to. He sit there and take that hit. That's the thing about Justin Fields. He's looking for somewhere to escape. So if you over pursuit, he gonna go where you come from. Pretty much what he gonna do. He gonna run where you came from. Mm-hmm. If you watch any of his tape, that's what he gonna do.
But you can't untackle that kid. You got to wrap his ass up.
You got to wrap him up. Like stop.
You got to wrap him up.
We see a lot of this high tackling these days. Stop going high. The legs can't go. If them legs wrapped up, the body don't move. You wrap that leg up, you drive. The body don't move without the legs.
Low man wins.
Okay, how many times you see somebody with stubs out there running and shit? They still got a leg. They're part of a leg. The body don't move without leg.
But we got our outside guys tackling and Justin Field in general. You have to have better angles. You can't tackle with an ugly angle. He's gonna get you every time. So your tackle angles got to be perfect.
He fast and he physical. He got both of them. You know what I'm saying? So you got to just be disciplined. If you're disciplined, go back. Matter of fact, that's the perfect thing. Go back to fundamental. When you play at Justin Field, go to fundamental. Point blank.
That's it.
No gap. Don't over pursuit.
In other words.
Mm-hmm. Right. Don't be trying to cap the saber hole. We don't need Superman. We need the Justice League. We don't need Superman and Batman. We need the Justice League. Everybody else to help clean up shit. That's what we need. Don't go out there trying to save every goddamn thing.
Now, watching these games, I get everybody on the panel opinion on this, but Denzel, watching Justin Fields in the Chicago Bears this year. Now, Jonte Rozier said, didn't Pease blitz Fields last year? He did. Mm-hmm. He did.
Yes, he did. He got him outside the pocket.
But let me ask you this: is there a difference this year in the way that they use Justin Fields in the run game compared to last season?
I mean, this year you actually have a threat on the in wide receiver. Yeah. So you got Cole Kmet and you got DJ Moore. Oh, Cole hurt.
He hurt. I'm not sure he's out. I know he's hurt.
Well, either way, you got DJ Moore to worry about. And you remember what happened with DJ Moore last year.
Yeah, that's who he's looking for. That's his favorite receiver right now. DJ Moore is his favorite receiver.
And now it's his only receiver with Cole Kmet. I mean, you still got – don't they got Mooney? You still got Mooney. So Mooney – you don't let Mooney look like one of his.
Kmet and Mooney both did not practice this week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So far, they ain't.
Well, even worse, you got damn near no names. Don't let them don't let them look like goddamn DJ Moore and DJ Moore 2.0. Don't let that. Don't let somebody actually be the next man up. Because then they're gonna be like, who is that man? Because he looked good against the Falcons and then come around and he actually trash. But look.
They got Mercedes Lewis.
Oh yeah, they do got the old goddamn Mercedes. God damn it, he did score a touchdown, didn't he?
Did not practice today.
He didn't practice either?
Or yesterday.
Yeah. But we know how they play around with these injury reports, so don't pay that no mind. They can go all the way up till noon on Sunday and they say he gonna play. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So they play around with that. We learned from Arthur Smith. Arthur Smith got to pay a fine now playing around with the injury report.
Right.
Exactly. Them motherfuckers just like, let's not do what he did. Let's actually put him on the injury report and then take him off the injury report. But yeah, man, that what got to happen, man. That what got to happen. That what got to happen. But you cannot do everything that you did to this man that you did last year, because the scheme has changed, and that's just how it fly. Now you could still blitz. Please blitz the hell out of him, but don't do it as much as you just did with Gardner Minshew. Gardner Minshew is a threat with the legs, but not as much as this nigga is. And like Will said, the side where you blitz from, he coming and running that way to make you miss.
Right.
Him and Jalen Hurts run almost the same.
Do not blitz with your contained men. Do not blitz with your contained men. Use Landman and use Ellis to blitz. That's it. Use them two to blitz. Do not blitz with your contained men. Yeah.
Ellis is that type of linebacker. He's that type of rusher. He is the epitome of the linebacker you want to use to blitz your quarterback up the gut or do a delayed blitz. That is the man.
It won't surprise me to see a lot of free safety look this week.
With Helms.
Whoever they have down, no matter. Whoever they have down there, no matter.
Well, I would have Helms not on the line. I have up front. I have Helms in the back and Richie up front because I'd rather trust Helms with coverage more than Richie.
You probably see a lot of man-to-man and a spy. You probably do a boxing.
They damn sure better not man-to-man goddamn Richie. I wish they would man-to-man Richie motherfucking ass.
That he need any part of the playbook he man-to-man on should have been scratched off a long time ago.
Tear that shit up. Tear it up.
He ain't that bad.
Oh shit, you say?
He ain't.
There ain't one person he locked up one-on-one.
He better in the short yard.
Let me tell you what.
He better in the short yard.
His problem is that he tries to do too much. He doesn't stick with his assignment. It ain't like he can't cover. He actually was a damn good cover, especially when he was in college.
Okay, I'll give him this, coach. He just sucked on long passes. How about that? Long passes, he sucked when he got too much space. Yeah. I take him on the slow. I take him to guard a slant. I mean, flat. I take him on that one. But anything deep, no sir.
But let me ask you. Let me ask y'all this though. Some we seen last week. We saw a lot of pinching on the edge, collapsing the pocket.
A lot of pinching.
Is that something that could hurt us in this game?
Yep. Because if you read wrong, he keeps you're screwed.
Right, because you done lost your outside containment.
Yeah. This the wrong one to pinch on. You remember how Kyler Murray did this game?
Unless you have a coming that backside support, that spill guy. Because once you pinch, it's almost like you're gonna spill, and you got to have somebody ready to come downhill. You have to have somebody ready to come downhill.
Right.
If you don't, you screwed. So, but I wouldn't crash. Neither would I pitch. I seal. I go up and squeeze.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's exactly how I would attack it.
Or quarterback deep and squeeze. That's what I would do.
Yeah, just like a python. Just like a python.
Let's go over real quick. Injuries. Let's go over these bad injuries real quick. So they actually got some guys that could be coming back. They was banged up a lot last week, but they got some guys that could be coming back. But they got Tevin Jenkins, offensive lineman in concussion protocol. He was full practice all week this week. Well, Wednesday and Thursday he was full practice. Cole Kmet, of course, we talked about, did not practice this week. Darnell Mooney did not practice this week. So that's a tight end and a receiver that two guys that are
the starters too.
Yeah, two guys that are pretty big in their game plan that they might not have. Also, Lucas Patrick did not practice with a knee injury on Wednesday.
The center?
Is he their center?
Center.
Lucas Patrick. Yep. Didn't practice on Wednesday, but he was limited in practice today. So it's a chance he will see the field, but not practicing on Wednesday is telling. Noel Sewell, he was He was a full participant this week.
Linebacker, yeah.
He had a linebacker. He got a knee. He having some issues with his knee.
He wasn't that good to me anyway, but that's okay.
And this dude right here, man, this goddamn name. Every time I see it, I just want to call him mama and daddy.
Who?
Equanimous St. Brown.
Oh, that's what's called, brother. Ramadan.
That's Amon, bro.
Whatever his name, Ramadan Monster, whatever. Yeah, St. Brown.
Amon Ra.
Yeah, St. Brown kids. That's how I'm gonna call it because they got some. That's that name, boy.
Equanimous St. Brown.
Yeah, that's
he got a pectoral muscle injury, but he was a full participant this week.
I'm gonna make sure stay hurt.
Amon Ra is sun god, so I imagine his brother is like some type of, god of the ocean or
They're
something.
like Haitians, and they're Haitian.
No, I don't think they're Haitian.
I think they're Haitians, if I'm not mistaken.
They're Haitian?
I think they're Haitians.
They could.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's some light skinned Haitians. There's a bunch of them.
Anything like called Saint, they usually be Haitian. Saint Jacques, they usually be Haitians.
Yeah. But
they got Tyler Scott though.
Yep, Scott will be dressing. For the Falcons, okay. So Calais Campbell, of course, y'all know he get the OG rest.
Yeah, exactly.
So he didn't practice Wednesday, and today he was there, but he was a spectator.
Yeah, he ain't gonna practice.
Lorenzo,
the way he playing.
And this is the thing. I ain't gonna say I'm worried about it, but let me just tell y'all. All right, so Lorenzo Carter, limited practice all week. Drew Dalman, limited practice all week. Taylor Heineke, limited practice all week. Chris Lindstrom, limited practice all week. Jake Matthews, limited practice all week. Taylor Legary, limited practice all week. David Onyemata, limited practice all week. And Cordell, of course, getting the OG love, did not practice on Wednesday and was a spectator on Thursday. I'm not gonna say I'm worried, but my antennas are up because you're about to go into a harsh climate. You want those bones in those joints, even though these guys that's coming off injuries and these guys that's been nursing some injuries for some weeks now, that's on this list. I understand them being limited in practice, but it just from a player standpoint, I want my body to be ready, for whatever conditions I'm about to go play in on Sunday. What y'all think about that? Everybody being limited in practice all week long.
Oh shit. I'm sorry, guys. I just looked at the weather report.
It's gonna be cold.
What looking like for Sunday?
It's gonna be cold.
All right. What time? The time frame? It says low clouds, breezy and colder with a couple of snow showers. Soldier Field, 34 degrees.
Well, that ain't too bad. 34 degrees. Better than 10.
Well, shit.
It's bad if it's gonna be snowing with it. This snow showers. That means they're gonna be that little cold, wet rain that don't even stick that much.
The weather changes. Yesterday, for it just been cloudy. Now it's a chance of a snow shower. They ain't guaranteed. So,
and we know how the wind blow in Chicago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They said breezy.
That wind, I hate Chicago wind.
I hate all wind shit.
And I'm a cold nature person.
What y'all think about all them limited practices with what we got to go into?
I like it.
I'd rather have limited not participating. How's that?
Exactly.
Right.
That's the thing. But usually at this time of year, you see a lot of the starters on a lot of rosters that are limited in participation in practice.
You know why they're limited?
We got some guys that been banged up though. You getting banged up. That means they worked a little bit this year. That means they get banged up like that. Because last year you didn't see it as much last year, but this year you see a lot of it.
You know why they limited, Coach?
What's that?
They train on not using black seed oil. I've been trying to tell them. I've been trying to tell them, man. You got to run some black seed.
Well,
Black seed all over,
you need to get
man.
out to this team and say, hey, use this. It may be a banned substance. You never know.
That boy turning into the heavyweight version of Dr. Seven.
Yeah, I'm just Dr. Saber reincarnated. I'm the big boy.
So yeah, Dr. Seven done ate too much collard greens and and lettuce.
Yeah, I don't practice veganism.
No, Blakberry, I was watching some of the videos of the practice today. You see all your starters on the backside just watching. The only person that was healthy there was Bergeron.
Hey, that boy, hey, that draft, last year's draft was good. And what was the other draft? Not the Kyle. Yeah, the year before that.
Was good too.
These past two drafts been pretty damn good. Now, what?
Yeah, that's something we've been talking about that all year, man. How you got to show some love to the scout team for the Falcons. Got to show some love to Terry Fontenot and his team. A lot of folks don't know that your GM got a team of folks that he's always got out there on the prowl.
Yeah.
And your team always, and then you got the scout team for not the scout team offense or defense like in the practice squad, but the scout team like what Arthur Blank Jr. is spearheading. That's something like these people just working year round, man, finding talent, evaluating talent, bringing back these guys, you know, to Terry Fontenot, to Ryan Nielsen, to Arthur Smith. Let them know, hey, you got to really give that real respect to what they've done.
Or those scouts, man, they travel too, boy. They be everywhere.
Scouting and recruiting, man. They've done the damn thing, man.
They use Arthur Blank jet. They all right.
Which one? Because he probably got more than one. But get into this one right here. What is it? It was a question. Dre Murphy say, "What's up with D Alford, Coach? You can answer. This is something we talked about earlier this week.
Yeah,
what's up with D Alford? Why they playing Mike Hughes more than they playing D right now?
I'm gonna tell you, I don't know.
Well, he said at the press conference, they brought that question up to Jerry Gray. They was using your boy D Alford more in the punt return stuff. They didn't want to weigh him down on doing a lot of defensive plays, so they just bringing him in on third down defenses and stuff like that. Since he was doing that punt return and stuff like that.
He had to have a snap in 2 games, bro.
He had snap. I put up a snap board for y'all. I put it up in the chat. He had some snap, but it went a lot. It went a lot. I think he had like 12 snaps. He had like 12 snaps in the Sunday game.
It was 0. It was 0. That's what I'm saying. It was 0, bro. He is 0. He ain't played no 2 games. Last 2 games, bro.
Well, that what he said at press conference. So I don't know. Like,
12 snaps was probably special teams.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Special teams, yes. He ain't played no defensive snap. 0.
So they said it changed game to game. I guess they're trying to see what they got in these other guys or something. I don't know.
Mike Hughes playing good though. I ain't gonna lie, Mike Hughes he's playing pretty good ball back there.
I mean, D Alpha was showing out too now.
But what's called run support is better than D Alpha. Mike Hughes been good in the run support.
That good D Alford is 5'9".
Maybe it was a game playing type thing. The 2 teams we played, maybe it was a game playing type thing.
Well, like I say, Mike Hughes is a better run stopper than D is. D's good in the pass coverage, but Mike Hughes better in the run stopper. So you may see Mike Hughes again in that run stoppage part of the game.
The one that got me is Jeff Okuda. I mean, he been playing good all year. What he got bitch for?
Probably attitude.
That's what I want to know.
Could be attitude. When he came back from the injury, He ain't been out there since. You ain't available. Young kids showing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's
Now,
what happened,
Workflow
man.
Dre here, he say this game remind him of the losses to the 1-win teams. He say quarterback could be the difference. I mean, considering that,
I understand that. I can see that.
They say Chicago been playing better ball these past 4 games. Those, what y'all think?
Well, he ain't been playing.
Yes, they have.
The run
They've been
game
scoring. They've been scoring.
However, he's still only throwing less than like 55%. His pass correct.
Yeah, he had like 100 and some yard pass, and then he almost had like 100-yard rushing too. So like,
yeah, but he
one touchdown, one pick.
He ain't completing shit though. That's the thing. He's still missing wide open people.
Yeah, they like one of the dudes that Mike them had brought on their show on the heavy hitter was saying like when he was doing film study, you just still see too many tape of this man missing wide open receiver wide open. He'll take off and run. It'd be somebody wide open.
They want him in Atlanta though.
He got sacked one time and only got hit one time this past week, and still only threw for 171 yards with one touchdown, one pick, and had a low and had a below standard
like
completion percentage,
like 55%. I think what it was.
Right.
I'll tell you, Russell Wilson over him.
Well, you know what you said something, Will. You said something, Will.
I would let Russ cook before I let Justin Kitchen deliver chicken. So I let Russ cook first. I let Russ cook first before I let Justin Fields deliver chicken.
Is that Tyson?
Now I don't know exactly what the fuck that means. That's some country ass shit. But
that's what I'm saying though, like them boy ready to get rid of Russ up there in Denver. He having one of the best seasons he had.
That ain't what happened. That ain't what's going on.
It's a money thing. It's a money thing why they trying to get rid of him, man. Yeah, I know why they trying to get rid of him.
No, they're not even trying to get rid of him. This is what's going on. They say, why risk him getting hurt these last 2 games, right? And then you got to be just paying money out for somebody to be hurt. You understand what I'm saying?
That bull crap, Cole. That, he had a signing bonus on his thing. He had a bonus on his thing if he stayed healthy, like a $37 million bonus that he can't get.
But he's not.
Because they benching him, bro.
He ain't hurt. That's a coach.
He ain't playing though. He ain't playing, so they're not gonna give him that $37 million bonus he could have got.
Oh, that's what they said.
Yeah, that's what's going on.
I don't think it's that by being healthy.
That's why they tried to get Russell Wilson to rework his contract. He said no.
Sierra said,
and Russell Wilson already said that he expect to be released by March sometime. So he feeling that they gonna cut him.
You cut him, you pay him more money.
Yeah, but they ain't got to pay him that $37 million. So all they got to pay is the dead cap. That $37 million they ain't got to pay. They just got to pay the dead cap.
I'm gonna look and see what this shit is.
Look, then what happened?
The post until they chat. I'm like, man, it's crazy stuff going on up in Denver.
He played his ass off after Future came out with that song with Offset, and he said, "I got it off the field." And he played his ass off.
Oh yeah, he can't be in Atlanta. He gonna decline. He gonna decline Atlanta. He don't want Sierra nowhere near Future. He gonna decline Atlanta. I can't go down. I can't go down there on hometown. We can't go down there.
You got it wrong. He fed up now, Will. He fed up. He said, "Fuck it. Y'all don't want me? And if they gonna take me, I'm going down there and I'm gonna go make sure he come to the game just so he can see me and his son win a playoff game."
Hey, they ain't finna cut Russell Wilson. They'd be stupid.
But his son got Future on the back of his jersey.
You know what the dead?
Yeah, Russell
Wilson? It's $85 million dead money.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yep.
They're not gonna cut Russell Wilson, bro. Are they? Yeah, right. They be stupid as hell.
Yeah, that's suicide. That's suicide.
They won't be having nobody. They be Cortland Sutton. He'll leave. Yeah.
I get Cortland Sutton now. Boy, I get Cortland Sutton in a heartbeat.
Yeah, they're not that. Well, they could be that stupid. I doubt it. I don't think
they could be. It is the Walmarts that we're talking about. It's the Walmart.
It is true.
They do stupid things.
They get into with J question before we go to the next type. She said, "What y'all think about the Wilson and Cousins talk?"
Give me Cousins 100, Bob.
Huh?
I'll take Cousins.
He's coming off a bad knee. No, we good.
And Russell is coming off bad.
Russell's actually playing good football.
He is, but we just like it's competent. Because you just said they're not gonna do it. They ultimately that's like goddamn Shayho 20.
I'm gonna say something. Okay, think about this. Russell with a good offensive line. He's never had a good offensive line ever. Even when he won a Super Bowl, that wasn't a good offensive line.
That's true. Now that's a fact.
Russell with a good offensive line probably be dangerous. I'm just saying.
I give you that one. If they let him loose, I will surely take.
I ain't paying no $85 million for that.
No, coach. Now that's the other part. We wouldn't have to. Nobody else has to pay that money. Denver is already stamped in for that money.
But they're gonna want a draft pick somewhere though.
You gonna have to give up. It ain't no first. You gonna have to give up a second. But remember, we got Calvin Ridley, who will be getting re-signed. So that third pick, he gonna get re-signed. Look at that, all the other damn wide receivers they got hurt that were supposed to be starting with Calvin. Calvin the last damn Mohican over there for wide receivers. You gotta re-sign him.
So he gambling his way away. God damn.
Yeah, he gambled his way. He gambled his way away to get drafted, to stay on with a bona fide quarterback for a team.
He ain't that bona fide.
Look, he's just hurt right now. But Trevor Sunshine got to get his shit together with his injuries, and they need an offensive line in worse way. But if Russell is up for the taking, and they all they want is a second and a third round pick, I get it. I get it, coach. I get it. We don't have to pay no money.
Let's get into the next one, cause listen, man, the Kirk Cousins thing. I'm on the fence. I'm on the fence with Cousins because he coming out that injury. He ain't no spring chicken.
Same here.
Knee injuries are a fickle thing when you get into football old age.
Plus, I don't like his shoulder pads.
He's still wearing them shoulder pads from the early 2000s.
His helmet
late 90s. But let me get into this Bill Barnwell take on the Falcons season. So, and this is from ESPN NFL. This was a post from Bill Barnwell. I saw this on X/Twitter, whatever everybody want to call it these days. Posted by Jazzy Jeff Real T1. He said Bill Barnwell at ESPN ranked the most frustrating teams to watch in the NFL. And he thinks they nailed it right on the head when it comes to the Falcons and why. And it says, and Bill Barnwell has the Falcons as the eighth most the eighth most frustrating team to watch, because this is the problem. Imagine if the Golden State, this is quote Bill Barnwell now for ESPN. Imagine if the Golden State Warriors ran their offense through Andrew Bogut and Festus Ezeli instead of the Splash Brothers. That's the comparison he's making to watching the Falcons play this season. What's y'all thoughts on that? Anybody take off with that? I mean, that's something to digest.
I got to process that for a second.
That's something to
I
digest.
know I didn't even get a rich. I was going to read it, so I forgot about reading it. But yeah. That is interesting.
Who the fuck is the second man?
They're definitely frustrated. But do I?
Hey, first off, I don't even know who the hell them other two dudes is. You just named, but
Andrew Bogut?
I
Yeah,
mean,
know
hey,
who Bogut is.
he in the league.
hey,
No more.
man.
Oh, is he? I don't know.
I mean, Arthur Smith did it to himself, dog. That's all I gotta say. He did it to himself because you got talent. You when you use them the correct way. You had no rhythm in your offense. It was no rhythm. So hey, it is what it is. Any criticism coming his way, he deserved it. He just got to get up out of it. He just got to
However, your point is taken, but could it have been the quarterback too who just didn't have the rhythm too?
Yeah, it could have been. It definitely could have been, and it was. Ain't no could have. It was.
Could it been
But
the inexperience of the quarterback who just couldn't get him in rhythm?
but coach, you brought this man in because he's so called, and I'm for now I'm saying so called rejuvenated Ryan Tannehill's career. Oh my God. Oh man. A quarterback that was already in the league before
However,
had flurries in Miami. Came to Tennessee with a better structure, with a damn top 2, 3, number one running back at the time in the league. And with a good offensive line and a good damn defense. And 2 wide receivers. Because that's all he had.
the only thing Tannehill had to do was just manage the game. Get the ball to Derrick Henry, play action, final command. That's all he had to do.
Yeah, and he tried to get a rookie to do that. Tannehill was already a veteran in the game at the time.
That was true.
Now you're trying to see if this rookie can do it. You already had evidence to see that, all right, maybe this guy can actually do it because he already was somewhat doing it in Miami. This motherfucker here was a pure rookie. Red shirt, don't know nothing, still wet behind the ears. I mean, you see the talent and you see the possibility, but now the truth comes out. All right, did I do this? Meaning Arthur Smith, or was this quarterback already seasoned to be this a game manager? Quote, all love to Cam Newton when he spoke about game management. Game managers in the league now. So now, truth has come out. No, Arthur Smith, you didn't do that. He was already that. Now you trying to build this rookie up to be that, to prove to yourself and the management and the fans that I did this. When all reality is, you didn't do shit. You called a good game plan, but you didn't build no quarterback. Because what's up with this? Why you see the possibilities with Ritter. You see the arm talent. You see, some of the plays that he made that you can fix.
He has good tangibles, man. He does. He does have
good tangibles. Good tangibles. And the stuff other than the turnovers, you feel like, all right, you can work with him on if you have a good quarterback coach, which brings in somebody who actually can fucking do quarterback coaching. Not the one that we got now. But yeah, this is the truth has come. This is the moment we're at in this season. The truth has come out. That's all. The truth has come out. My IG handle is Speak True You, and damn it, we done found one of them. Somebody done found himself. And Arthur Smith done found himself. Now, will he relinquish his offensive coordinator to do this next year? I believe so. You believe because Arthur Blank gonna be the head. No, I believe so, because Arthur Blank gonna say so. It's like, look here, nigga. you can't be, you be one, but you can't be two.
Let me tell you what my issue though is with Bill Barnwell's tape. Using that analogy analogy that it's like the Golden State Warriors running their offense through Andrew Bogut and easily instead of the Smash Brothers, the Splash Brothers. I'm sorry. For one, I'm y'all know I love my Falcons. I'm a home team guy, but it's a bit disrespectful to the Golden State Warriors to compare what we could be capable of to what the Golden State Warriors were capable of. And the only reason why I say that is because of hindsight. It's because of what we saw the Golden State Warriors become with running their offense through the Splash Brothers. You know,
It's two different situations too, though. It's not. It shouldn't even be a comparison. It shouldn't even be put in the same category because it's two different situation type things.
It's two different situations, man, and of course the obvious two different sports. Yeah. But I mean, I took it a bit somewhat as a compliment, so to speak, because it's like he's recognizing that the team has the talent is there only for the Falcons. Like they have guys that they can run this offense through. But this offense could be explosive. It could be, you know, a high volume in scoring type offense if only, in his opinion, we ran it through the right personnel. But that's
still hard to say.
It's still hard to say, man.
It's a two-way street, Blakberry. I hear what you're saying. Now I understand what you're trying to say, because on one hand, you can say it's the quarterback. On one hand, you can say the coach called some crazy ass play.
Right.
So where's it running through? What it is to me is like, no, to me, the team ain't on the same page all the time. That's between the quarterback and the play caller. They're not on the same page all the time. Somebody has to give. Like I said, there's too much responsibility. I hate to say there's a lot of responsibility being the head coach and the play caller. It's hard. It's not easy.
Thank you, Coach.
Everybody can't do it. And I know it's hard because I tried it. It's a mother. However, a pro, there's money involved now. You got to be on your A, B's, and C's. You ain't just got that A, that little giveaway on that A. You got A, B, and C you got to deal with. You got a GM, you got an owner, you got all kind of shit. And if you ain't doing right in all those categories, man, you gonna have problems. And right now, he's had problems this year because you got the media that's talking in his head, then you got the fans that's talking, and he hears it. He can't say he don't listen. He's lying. He hears it. It's impossible.
Yeah, he's been listening to it.
So,
and they go back to Coach.
Go ahead, Will.
My server acting a little trip out here on this highway, so I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna listen.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
We hear you.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, well that goes back to what I was saying earlier in the year, like the people who he delegate his stuff to, like a head coach, he's supposed to delegate, you know what I'm saying, responsibility to the people up under you, and you're supposed to be able to trust that they'll get it done. So when game day come, everything flows like a well-oiled engine, right?
Right.
And that's the point. They're not. It just seemed like at game day, it's like ultimately like this not how I wanted them to perform. Like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? It just seeming like that, like they're not being prepared for the game at hand. And the last game we just had, we seen the offense flow, but we still putting up 3 instead of 6. But we seen it flow. So like it's the people he hired. I don't think he played. He made a good. I don't think the hire was great. That's it. He can't.
You just made that point though, Will. He did the same thing with a different quarterback this time. Cause think about it, you remember when Heineke came in the game that first time when Dez got benched?
Right.
The offense flowed.
It did flow better.
So if you look at it in that perspective, maybe he does have that thing, but the quarterback just couldn't get the flow the correct way. You gotta look at it. You gotta look deep into it, man. This whole situation with the Falcons, I'm so damn lost, and I'm so.
Coach,
Yeah,
you made that's our only conundrum, though. That's the only conundrum. Is fine. The only question is this is the only one. What you just said, was it one or was it the other? Was it the QB or was it the coach? Meaning the play calling, or was it both? Is it both? All the above, A, B, or C? All the above is C. Now, he makes a case when Heineken comes in and he's actually a game manager and, the offense flows. It's like, damn, now it's looking like it's less of the coach, more of the quarterback. Now, the only thing that's going to really tell, though, is the consistency. How does these next two games play out? That's what's really going to tell. That's the only thing that's going to tell. It's all over, you leave it all on the field. Now, if the quarterback messes up, then you start thinking like, damn, you're 0 for 2 for the quarterback.
But no, now, I'm going to tell y'all something. I supported Desmond to the fullest. We all have. We support this kid. But when he threw that interception, I was like, what the fuck? But your whole thing about this, I know all of the same way. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I think everybody said the same thing.
At the same damn time.
And it changed your thinking, like, damn. And me, you know what I mean? I was like, damn, is it Arthur Smith or am I just not seeing something? Dude, live to see another day. This is about quarterbacks. Sometimes quarterbacks, like, he does not like to live to see another day. He take chances, which is fine. But him
and Arthur Smith has shown that, though, Coach. Him and Arthur Smith shown.
Arthur Smith, he's one of those. I said something I think about a couple weeks ago. I said he's like one of those kids that your dad tell you don't never stop trying. He's one of those guys. He gonna keep trying till he get it right.
You gonna keep trying to get it right.
And
he gonna go through all the wrong shit, even if it make no damn sense.
Right.
Like, exactly. That made no sense. But I'm gonna try it anyway.
Yeah, him. That's him.
I like this what Cardell said, and we know he's a Bucs fan, but he is a loyal compadre. I do like this what he said though. It's not the quarterback nor coach. It's the team. It's a team game. When one domino falls, they all fall. You just have to go down the road and correct stuff one by one.
That's true.
Speaking from another team looking in.
That's true.
It's real crazy to me how a fan of one of our rivals in our division can see this. But within our own fan, and I get it, he's a fan of a team that's won a couple championships. They've reached the brass ring. So it's easier for their fan base, for Tampa's fan base to have a better analysis of what you need to do to get your team on the right track. For the Falcons fans, it's we heartbroken. We still got PTSD from Super Bowls past. We're haunted. We're haunted by the Dan Quinn era. We're haunted by Super Bowl 98. We're haunted by a lot of things. We're haunted by the Michael Vick era, but the Michael Vick collapse. We're haunted by coaches quitting in the middle of games, in the middle of a season. It's
put a letter in your sock box. What?
It's so many damn things that we're haunted by as a fan base, and there's no championship hanging up in the rafters. So I get it why we can't see things how other teams can see them, like other fans like Cartier. But this is a great take right here, in my opinion.
It is.
You can have a lot of really good moving pieces, but if the centerpiece is having issues, then it's just going to be a domino effect. Now, when the offensive lineman gets blowed up on the line, i.e. Drew Dahlman, it's going to be highlighted and intensified even more, because now you got this main problem that continues to be a problem. What these other problems? Oh man, you got linemen can't block. You got tight ends not running, that's trying to be wide receivers, but they're not good wide receivers, so they being bad tight ends in the process. I mean, you got the Richard Grants of the world. I mean, you got all
talk about Richard like that.
You got all kind of issues that are being magnified and intensified because that centerpiece position, the quarterback position, has been up and down. It's been a roller coaster ride. So even with Arthur Smith with the play calling, I mean, it's like I said yesterday. It's like I said yesterday on Let's Be Clear. It's not a play calling issue. It's a calling plays in certain situations issue. When you know you got to get it right, you got to put these guys in the best possible position to succeed, because you know you're having a roller coaster ride at the quarterback position. That's why I kind of, when it comes to that take by Bill Barnwell about running, because his words, running of offense through centers instead of the Splash Brothers. Well, this is football, bro. Every play is ran through the quarterback
and the center.
Like every play is ran through the center and the quarterback. So when it's a roller coaster ride right there, that's the centerpiece of your team, man. And that's why I do like what Cartier said. It's gonna be a domino effect. But the best way to approach it, to getting it right, is to fixing it one piece at a time, one by one. And if we can all agree, if even the world sees, even the Bill Barnwells of the world see that this is a good Falcons team. This ain't just a good Falcons team. It's a really good Falcons team. If
are we one player away?
No.
I don't think we one player away.
You don't think we're one? You don't think we're one player away on offense from changing this whole dynamic of this team? Think about it.
I think. Okay, let me put it this way, and then I'll let you answer that, Denzel. But let me put it this way: with a reliable quarterback, which would be the one player, with a reliable quarterback, and with staying true to your identity from a coaching standpoint, stay true to your identity, stay true to your foundation that you've created in Atlanta. With those two things, the player and that dynamic, it's a championship team. I said it yesterday. Because Tay Bro said he thought we was two pieces away from being a playoff team. I said, bro, we 2 pieces away from being champions. Because if you don't believe in this defense, I don't know what's wrong with you. If you don't believe in this run game, I don't know what's wrong with you. We saw the offensive line have to be interchanged a couple times because of injuries this year, and the fill-in guys didn't skip a beat.
I think I asked this question. I think it was Saturday. I think I asked the question. Do y'all think Tyler Heineke should have been a starter at the season?
Yeah.
To start.
Wait, you said start the season next year?
This year.
Should he have started the season this year?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Coach, we probably would have had an answer to that
I'm gonna tell you.
For certain
The reason I asked that question. Not sure what the coaching staff would have done, but if there was a competition came into this training camp, because I heard somebody, I can't remember who I heard it from. They said Tyler Heineken looked better than Desmond in training camp, but because there was no competition, and Desmond was named starter before training camp, so he was named starter in mini camp.
And if that's the case, that goes back to my question.
Sabotage.
Stubbornness or sabotage?
Hell, I believe in that. Hell, Lord have mercy.
Because
I didn't attend any of the practice. I don't know. This was probably the first all season in quite some time. I didn't attend a practice or two. So I don't know.
The only thing I hate about it is, like I said, I want Dez to succeed. I do. However, if you have that entitlement, sometimes I ain't gonna say it went to his head, but it can make you do certain things. It can make you play a certain way. It's like, I ain't gonna get benched. I'm the starter. I'm sure that wasn't him, but that can have an effect on a kid. And he's young. He's not like he's a second year player. Played 4 games prior to the season.
Mm-hmm.
I would have went with the vet and I would have followed that recipe you had planned on doing when you brought Marcus in. That's me. I would have followed that recipe that you had planned on doing. When you brought Marcus in for 2 years, that you had planned on having Marcus in for 2 years to be your quarterback to get you through the gauntlet, I guess. Last year was to get you through the gauntlet, to get me through this, make sure this money come back on the books for this year. This year, I would have gave you the opportunity to be the starter again. If you got beat out, you got beat out. But there was no competition for this kid. And so he came in raw. He was like a raw chicken that was barely cooked.
Yeah, he was definitely Caucasian. Definitely Caucasian.
What? I said, okay, I don't know what the hell I just said, but
E. coli.
He didn't have no seasoning.
Salmonella. Is that salmonella with chicken?
Salmonella.
So he has a little salmonella in it. So and it played out. Like I said, we always talk about the process. The process, like we always said, let the process play out. If he ain't the man, it's gonna show. We always said, if he ain't the quarterback, it's gonna show. What happened? It showed. But nobody gave this kid time to do anything. From day one, he ain't the man. Let him play. So 6 games in, he was 4-2. No turnovers. Wow, he's gonna be the man. Then we went to what team? I can't remember what team we went to. And then we lost the next 2 games. And we won the game.
We went to Jacksonville, if I'm not mistaken, or Detroit 1-2 and got our ass whooped.
Went to Detroit, then we went to Jacksonville overseas, right? Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay. Yeah, but
that's when the coaching needed to come in.
Yes, the adjustment was terrible. Because that's when he started to do it. I think he threw an interception. He had a fumble that game too, if I'm not mistaken. And he just kept fumbling.
And that was the thing. It was the rate at which the mistakes were coming.
Yes.
If it had been like one thing a game, like, okay, he threw a bad pick. Who was he throwing it to? Right. And then he goes a game without having mistakes like that. And then the next game he have a pick and a fumble. And then the next game it's like, okay, he got it together that week. If that was the pattern,
right? Just every game,
right? It'll just be like, okay, let him work through these. Let him work through this struggle he's going through right now.
He had 7 turnovers in 2 games, bro.
Sometimes you got to have a guy work through something, and sometimes when he come at the rate at which these mistakes were coming from Desmond, you got to exercise them demons. You got to sit that boy. Now, I do think he should have played him the next game.
I do too.
But in that game in particular, you had to sit that boy down. You had to, because
he should have got sat down the game before.
Right.
He was throwing the fucking fumbles.
He put that ball on the ground against Tampa like 4 times.
Yeah, it was too many times. He lost 3 of them.
And lost 3 of them in the red zone, might I add.
Mm-hmm.
So
I gotta tell everybody, if you look at this team right now, this team should have 11 wins right now.
Agreed. This was a 10+ win team, man, without a shadow of a doubt. It's the turnovers that really it's the turnovers in just the wrong times of the game that you couldn't afford.
Calling sometimes too.
Back-breaking mistakes, man. But let's get into finish the headline. Then we're gonna get into the Q&A portion of the show, and we're gonna start wrapping everything up. So finish the headline. Let's start with you, Big Wheel. After a blank game in Chicago, the Falcons blanked their playoff hopes.
After what?
After a blank game in Chicago, the Falcons blank their playoff hopes.
After a ugly game in Chicago, the Falcons keeps their playoff hope alive. And I'm not giving no score. I'm done with that shit.
How about Dizel?
After a frosty game in Chicago, the Falcons keep their playoff hopes alive by a thread. A thread. No score, but it's going to be a lower scoring game. Definitely lower scoring game. I give them between the two 35, 36 points total max.
All right. Coach.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm looking at something. Give me a second. I'm trying to find it. Okay. All right. After a cold and frigid game in Chicago, the Falcons await to see the final score in overtime of the New Orleans and Tampa Bay game to keep their playoffs alive. I'm just
that would be a hell of a damn story. These motherfuckers go to overtime. It's scared of daylight.
They tied in overtime. New Orleans got the ball. I am not gonna be cheering for New Orleans, but I am this week though. Got to be more careful.
Got to be Nick.
And they so he ain't gonna be cheering for New Orleans, but he gonna be like, Tampa Bay lose Tampa Bay.
That's how you gonna hear it. Like,
that's exactly how they're gonna come out. Hey,
bro.
Now they should have got down. Because I forgot to say this part of the last subject. Coaching came in a big part earlier this season and preseason when they let that motherfucking Ritter go. 2 drives against Cincinnati and didn't play no more. Like he got damn Matt Ryan and he just went to the Super Bowl the year before.
I don't even like Matt Ryan doing that. 2 drives and be through for the whole preseason. No sir.
We don't want everybody to
exactly.
No, it's just like listen here. I've been driving truck 11 years. And say for instance, you go on a vacation for 2 weeks. You got to oil yourself back up to get back in that truck. You know what I mean? Because you ain't going back to say you ain't feeling like coming in that truck, getting back on that road. You ain't feeling it. It's just like them out on the football field. You ain't feeling like going out there and hitting another going 20 miles per hour. You don't feel like doing that. So you got to get yourself in the groove. Once you get that first hit, everybody ready to go and get rid of them butterflies. So you got to build yourself back up for the season. You know what I mean?
But there are also guys that 1:00 game, Pittsburgh and Seattle need Pittsburgh to beat Seattle too.
Yo,
Oh
come on, pick
We
it.
need too much.
Lord.
Come on, pick it.
We heads in our wagon to Pittsburgh. We in trouble.
Pittsburgh,
Yo,
but Pittsburgh is 87, same as Seattle.
offensively, Pittsburgh has been so like Jekyll and Hyde this year.
That's what I said.
I mean,
They need to.
you never know when that offense gonna show up. They ain't been showing up really that
They
much.
did what they
this
did
year.
last week and throw the ball to Pickens.
Shoot, come. He gotta. They need to play on prime time every damn night. Then in that case,
Hey, that is when your boy Mike
Who the
Tomlin
Rams?
put on his best performance.
Who the Rams playing? The Rams
They just need to talk shit about Pickens every night.
need the Giants to beat the Rams.
oh my God.
That's what I'm. Listen, guys.
Nigga.
We
This
just
gonna
need
be hard.
whoever Tampa playing to beat Tampa. That's what
Well,
we need.
at New Orleans, then you got the Panthers the last game of the season.
This
We need
the
Wait,
New
no.
Orleans.
time.
But
We
y'all
need New Orleans to beat Tampa.
Let me tell y'all something. You know New Orleans is petty, right?
Yeah, they'll lose on purpose.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But if they win and can find a way to beat us in the last game, they win the division.
That is true too.
So they got too much. They got a lot to play
They
for.
got too much to play for.
They're
Yeah,
not
that's
in
true.
petty mode right now.
I'm over petty.
So
And you
come
also
on,
need
Tampa
Green
Bay.
Bay to
Lose
beat.
this game. Lose
You
this
need
game,
Green
Tampa
Bay.
Bay.
You need Green Bay to beat Minnesota.
Yes, that too.
Yeah, we do, because
We
that
got too
division
much.
still. Well, no, the Lions got that division wrapped up, but
We need too much to happen, dog. Too much to happen.
we
That's
got
gonna be
the
hard, bro.
tiebreaker on Green Bay.
You got a tiebreaker on Green Bay. Yes,
We do. Yeah, they beat
but
Minnesota.
we don't have a
that
tiebreaker on
help us a lot.
Minnesota.
Right, we
Yeah.
need Minnesota to finish with a worse record.
Yes, we need. That's why we need Green Bay to beat them.
It's some different paths to this thing, y'all, to
That's
get
all.
in these
Well,
playoffs. But
we need a Christmas miracle. Santa Claus already on vacation.
Hey, yeah, we need to just win out and let the chips fall where they may. That's about it.
I'm
Now,
gonna say this, man. After a strong game in Chicago, the Falcons increased their playoff hopes.
Ooh.
Last week, I did a Jedi mind trick, and I went and I picked them to lose.
I remember you did that.
And they went out there and they mopped the floor with the Colts. I think if I did that again, it'll
Voodoo.
think I'd be putting the voodoo on us myself if I did
That's
that.
why I ain't predict no score. I ain't saying who gonna win.
I ain't predicting no score, man. But that's me finishing the headline, man. This the Q&A portion of the show, man. Y'all get your questions in, man. I think I got a couple of them already up here. Workflow Dre said, "What was y'all's what the fuck moment for Arthur Smith play calling this season?"
This season, 3 passes on the 3-yard line, just run the ball.
Yeah.
That's mine. That's definitely mine.
That's mine too.
All day.
Or you're 2nd and 1.5 or 2nd and 2, you decide to throw the ball instead of just using some running because you was running the ball in this team anyway. So.
And you threw a pick in the end zone.
Yeah. So it's several things. Like I said, situational play calling is very important in the NFL. You're trying to outsmart everybody, but you're outsmarting yourself sometimes. And it happens. I know it happens. It's easy to do when you think you got something perfect, but then you're like, damn. But then again, if your quarterback ain't what's the word I'm looking for? Ain't patient, or ain't reading the plays right, or he's focusing on one thing, you're giving it away where you want to throw the ball to, yeah, you're gonna get intercepted.
He's still not knowing how to use Tyler Algier early in the game.
He gonna say that
He's
Tyler
still
Algier.
predictable. He's still predictable when he used Tyler Algier. When Tyler Algier got that first carry, everybody knew Tyler Algier was going to get that first
It's
carry.
obvious.
I would. That's what I'm saying. It don't supposed to be like that. The times he use it,
But
because he
his
don't
first
throw
play,
to Tyler Algier.
but his
He
first
don't
play,
throw to him.
exactly.
He do not throw to him.
But
So
his
that's
first
the
play this
point.
week was the pass. His first play this when Tyler was in the game was a pass. So they did bite up on it. They bought up. They bit on that pass. That's how it was so wide open.
No, that wasn't his first play. He got stopped. They got stopped, Cole.
Tyler, when he
It
got
was a third down. He got a first touch. It was a third down. They got stopped.
No, what I'm saying, the first play of the game was a pass with Tyler in the game. Tyler started the game. First play of the game was a pass.
He still don't know how to use it early in the game to me. I don't know what be going on with him. I don't know. But that's if I'm gonna be nitpicking, that's what I'm gonna nitpick at right now.
Bulldog said his what the fuck moment was Dave Ragone.
They were going doing what?
Leave Dave Ragone alone, man. Leave him alone. Leave Dave Ragone alone, man.
See, that's the point. The fans don't really know what he do. That's what the point is. That's what's going on. That's why they give Dave Ragone so much hell.
Because they don't know what the hell he does. Yeah,
they don't know what the hell he do.
He may be the architect. They just ain't calling his plays right. That's good. You never know, man. You don't know.
That could be it. It could be.
My thing is, y'all, there's a reason why you got position coaches. It's so that you don't put too much on coordinators. You don't put too much on head coaches. If you got a quarterback coach who all his job is to help the quarterback room improve on their skills, on their abilities, know where to put the ball in certain routes to certain receivers, all these little things, man. If a quarterback coach is available to do just that, and he's not also the coordinator trying to design the schemes, trying to help the play caller, which is not him, trying to help the play caller know what's going on from defenses during games. If you got a quarterback coach that can just focus on the quarterbacks and that's it, maybe maybe this season has different outcomes to it. Maybe. Not saying it's the difference, but maybe, but you don't know because everything's been very unconventional with the Falcons. Hiring the head coach before a GM. Having your offensive coordinator not be your play caller and being your quarterback coach.
Excuse me.
Like, and your head coach being your play caller. Like, this arrangement right now is an unconventional arrangement. So, like I've been saying, unconventional shit is going to happen. So, hey, man. With Jay, she say her what the fuck moments are not running in the red zone. We all done see that.
Yeah, all that shit.
Raymond Collins said, "Do you see Tyler's touchdown, Will?"
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was beautiful.
Or did you see Tyler's touchdown? I'm sorry.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, it wasn't that all. It wasn't all that.
But yeah. Well, I like that. That's what happened when you use your boy Tyler Algier in the pass game also, and not being so predictable, just giving him the run every time he touching the game.
Thank you.
They throw him a lot of screens. They throw him a lot of screens. He just get beat up.
He's predictable how he used them, Coach. He's very predictable how he used them.
Predictable.
That was predictable too. He just caught the ball and he was open.
No, I ain't going for that one, Coach. No, that was a rhythm play call. That was a rhythm play call.
Yes, they set that up that way. If that run game wasn't properly used before, they wouldn't have been able to do that because they would have read that like a book.
Right.
Oh, guys,
guess what? That was the second half of the game. That was the second half of the game.
But B
no, Cole. Bijan, you talking about in that play?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the backfield. Wait, who was in the backfield? No, he was in the backfield. So they didn't. They both was in this backfield, and Tyler ran outside.
Exactly.
Bijan took the fake handoff, correct?
Exactly.
So automatically, you thinking based on what history has been told this year that all right, they faking it with Tyler. Tyler, they ain't gonna throw the ball to Tyler on the outside. They gonna throw it now. Bijan going outside. All right, yeah, everybody haul ass over there. Bijan in the backfield though. So 9 times out of 10 from history telling, they trying to fake us with that Tyler Algier shit. Don't worry about that. Focus on Bijan.
Is that the
Although,
Isn't that the same play that what you call got when he got that long pass on the sideline? Keith Smith?
Janu? Oh, you sound like I think so.
We don't have a quarterback coach, guys.
We don't.
We don't.
They were going. Not it.
That's where he messed up at not hiring a quarterback coach and appointing the quarterback coach to your offensive coordinator. That's where he messed up at.
We don't have a quarterback coach.
This goes back to what Darren's conspiracy. This goes back to Darren's conspiracy. He wasn't trying to develop no damn quarterback because he thought Marcus Mariota was going to be.
Like I said, not a conspiracy. The proof is there. The proof is there.
Quarterback coach? What we need that for?
That's probably the football analyst.
Yeah, he's not he doesn't have a position job. He's there as an analyst.
He's just an analyst, yes. He got several people.
D. Sloan said, "What y'all key to win the game? What's y'all? Everybody get one key to win the game." Giselle, starting with you.
Shit, so many keys. Only to choose one. Let's see. Manage? No, we're gonna say the obvious. Quarterback play has to manage the game properly. We get a win. Quarterback play has to manage the game properly.
How about it, Will?
Situational play call. There you go. On both sides of the ball. On both sides of the ball.
Mm-hmm. How about it, coach?
Protect the football.
All day. All day long. Mm-hmm. My key is going to be my key to the game going to be take control. Take control early, just like you did in that Colts game. You sent the message in the short field, we're going to run the ball. You sent that message early. You sent the message to the Colts defense, who's a decent defense. You sent the message that hey, y'all going to get beat up today, whether you like it or not. And, we going into Chicago, 34 degrees, but we know with the wind chill, it's probably going to feel like 24 degrees. So, if we do get that little light snow, whatever the case is, you're going into strenuous conditions, and you're going to have to control this game. You can't let Chicago get comfortable. You can't let them get comfortable offensively, and you can't let their defense think that this just finna be a standing around and waiting to see what happened type day. You're gonna have to run at them. You're gonna have to put some hats on those guys at the second level. You're gonna have to put some hats on those guys at the third level. You're gonna have to let them guards, and you're gonna have to let these fullbacks, tight ends, whoever. You're gonna have to let them get up to that second and third level and put some hats on these guys, man. Make them feel how you made the Colts feel. Like this finna be a long day. This finna be a long day for you. So by the time that third and fourth quarter come, you don't mow their asses out. So take control of the game early, man. And with everything everybody said, with Denzel saying, your quarterback got to make sure he managing the game. That means you can't have little mistakes like bad snaps or not throwing the ball away when you don't see nothing there. Putting the ball in harm's way. With coach saying protect the ball. And we know that's been something that done been a backbreaker for us all season long. Hold on to the ball. Practice your fundamentals. Practice your techniques. Protecting the ball. And like Will said, man, put these guys in the best position to succeed. Utilize them to their strengths off the Smiths. You're the play caller. That's why we calling Arthur Smith's name when we say that. He's the one calling the plays. So make sure you making the right calls in situations where you know you cannot afford for something to go wrong right now. And it like you do all these things, man. It's the formula to success. We saw it on Sunday against the Colts. We'll see it again this Sunday against the Bears in Chicago. With that being said, man, we're gonna start wrapping this thing up, man. If you had a question and I ain't get to it, I apologize, but we gotta start wrapping this up. Denzel, go ahead and give them your farewells. We're gonna start getting up out here. We're gonna let everybody know where to go after this.
All right. Few things, short and sweet, each one of them. One, I can't wait for the draft. No, damn it, Dan, you knew it was coming. I gotta mention it.
I'm just glad you waited to the end of the damn show.
Serious, D-Dub. Good Lord.
See, I can't wait. See, I waited. Look, this is. I learned.
I'm trying to wait a little longer.
Odds creeping up, coach, and
now
Jaden Daniels may not be there, but goddamn it, Michael Penix may be. We just go have to see how you do. How you do in the NFL? I mean, if any other quarterback that we may find in this journey until then that is great under center, or whatever scheme we and the offensive coordinator that we will be bringing in will be implementing. Two, I pray our defense holds up, and I pray for a defensive end also out of the draft.
Wow.
Yes, or free agency. We need a pass rusher, bona fide. And three, God damn it, the Hawks is a what the fuck team. That's it.
That is an understatement, in my opinion.
I ain't gonna talk about the Hawks.
That's why I ain't talking about them. I've been on put a hole in the damn wall talking about the damn Hawks. Big Wheel, give me your final takes, man.
Arthur Smith, stay out your own damn way. That's it. Stay out your own damn way.
Good luck with that, buddy.
And let's play a nasty, mean game. That's what we need to do. Bring that nasty up there to Chicago and go ahead and get another win.
Absolutely. The coach of coaches.
All right. I'm going to be a little awkward today. We can go up to Chicago and win this game. But I want people to be aware. This could be an elimination week too. So be prepared for all the hate too. There's gonna be some hate. Well, we know what we should have done, but a win is a win. But like I said, there's other teams too now. We screwed up our own destiny. We did it ourselves. The Falcons did it themselves. So no matter who wins this division or whatever, we blew our chances. Simple as that. So let's go for this Sunday. Root them on, man. Hope they win the game. That's how we can do it. So, and that's me.
It's just like that, and that's just the way it is.
Simple, man.
Hey, man, y'all go to hometeamfits.com. Get your Home Team Falcon apparel at hometeamfits.com. You're going to get free shipping on any purchase. Hey, man, go on there, get your Falcon apparel. We got other cities that we got on there. It's not just that. I know we got a lot of folks from around the country that's Falcon fans. You got, go on hometeamfits.com, see if it's something to your liking. Don't be afraid to give some suggestions on what you would like to see on the site as well for our cities, territories, other teams. Hey, man, hometeamfits.com, man. Go get your Home Team Falcon apparel. Also, go to Manscaped. Matter of fact, y'all know I ain't doing no damn Manscaped promo because I'm doing a disservice to the best Night Rider impersonator that I know. Big Wheel. Hit him with that Manscaped promo.
Hey man, go to manscaped.com, 20% off. Gets free shipping. You know y'all like free shit. Everybody like free shit. Hey man, you keep it clean, she won't be mean. You shave it down, she won't frown. Manscaped.
What's that promotion code again?
Hey,
Oh yeah, make sure y'all tell them AFN sent you. Make sure y'all tell them AFN sent you. You know what I mean?
use
Manscaped.
promo code AFE. Get
Let
that
it whip, Junior
20%
Flip.
and that free shipping.
Oh yeah, my fault. Blackberry. Let the whip Junior Flip.
Yeah, you can't forget to let it whip, Junior Flip. Can't forget that. Shout out to Night Rider, man. All wise, no eyes. That's my guy, man. Also, we gonna shout out and promote Coco one more time. D Sloan, that's D Sloan, old lady, y'all. She got D Sloan, so she must know what she's doing in that kitchen because D Sloan like to eat. Coco's Kitchen and Catering, man. If you having a graduation dinner, baby shower, brunches, parties, conferences, network events, and even that new thing they doing these days, the anti-marriage party, the divorce parties. She'll do it all if you just hit up Coco Kitchen and Catering, man. If you done cook for Thanksgiving, you done cook for Christmas. I don't know if you want to be cooking for the new year. That's a lot of cooking. You cook all year long. Now you done put these big feasts together. Let Coco do it for you. Coco's Kitchen and Catering, man. She put her feet in it all the way up to her kneecaps.
Oh my Lord.
All right, man. I'm going to give y'all my last take. So, yesterday, I said we done had two different Arthur Smiths. You got bald face ass beans from Okeechobee all grown up. Arthur Smith, and you got Top Gun Art with the mustache.
Call it Top
And you've seen two different Arthur Smiths from the first couple seasons to this season. I really believe, y'all, in that Colts game, Top Gun Art channeled his inner bald face beans from Okeechobee all grown up Art. Because that Arthur Smith from 2 years ago, we saw him take control of football games. We saw him put players in their best position to succeed. We saw him use players to their strengths. But something that they both got in common. Is that they are leader of men. They are. You can't deny this. This Falcon group, they come to play, man. They come to play for Arthur Smith. And the question was asked earlier this week on Fans Talk with myself and Coach Unchained. A fan asked the question, do you think these players play harder for Taylor Heineke than Desmond Ridder? I want y'all to think about something. We won 6 games with Desmond Ridder this year, with a lot of season left to play. We won 6 games with Desmond Ridder. We lost the first 2 games with your boy Taylor Heineke under center. We've only won 1 game with Taylor Heineke, y'all. Now, even though it was our most impressive win of the season, even though it was, this isn't a Arthur Smith has lost the locker room situation. He has not. These guys want to come play for Art, man. And when they saw that his job was on the line, he's sitting on that hot seat, they know that a lot of that is because of them being lazy in their route running, not knowing their blocking assignments, whiffing on blocks. mistakes at the quarterback position, mistakes at the running back position. Bijan Robinson looking like a rookie a whole hell of a lot this year. The defense letting them down in a few games middle of the season. All of that comes back on Arthur Smith, and they know that. Along with his transgressions, too. Because like we said, he's brought it on himself. But they came to play Sunday for Arthur Smith, man. And we saw him make those little tweaks to the game, to his game flow. Check down to Bijan, not always being in the flat, but 3 yards over the line of scrimmage in the middle of the field. That was the first play of the game, y'all. That's a tweak in the game plan. Same plays, just a tweak in the scheme. Same thing with being in the red, with being pinned inside your own end zone. The week before, we saw him throw a pass to the flats, or was that a couple weeks before?
2 weeks ago.
That was 2 weeks before. Pinned inside your 10 and you're throwing on first down, you're throwing a screen pass to Bijan, something that they already know coming. Another east-west play, and it was telegraphed. Well, this past week against the Colts, he play action, the power run play, threw the ball right side of the field, first down for a 10-plus yarder to Kyle Pitts. Like, these are the little tweaks that we're talking about that make the difference between this Falcons team that we currently have being a bad team, a good team, or a really good team. It's really not that far in between. It's really not. It's these little subtle tweaks in what you do during a game, along with protecting the ball. It's these little tweaks what you do that make the difference of you getting more out of drives and putting your players in the best situation to succeed. And then there's execution. Shout out to Mad Mike and the boys. Then there's execution. So when everything comes along together, you get what you got on Sunday versus the Colts, who is a good team. That's a playoff team right there. We didn't say they going deep in the playoffs, but that's a team that can make the playoffs. So let's remain optimistic, man. Let's try to see things for what they are completely and not just half the picture. Regardless of what we feel about Arthur Smith, regardless of what we feel about the quarterback position, the truth of the matter is that they are in playoff contention right now. The playoffs is not out of reach. If anybody think that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is going to easily win these last 2 games, I don't know what you've been watching out of Tampa all year. You can't count on them to win no goddamn game for you, Cartier. Tampa Bay fans, you can't count on you. They ain't no dominant football team. They have their issues.
Mm-hmm.
They have their issues, and they playing the Skanks, who they actually beat earlier this year. So more than likely, they about to split with the Skanks. More than likely. So let's get out of this week with a Tampa Bay loss. I'm looking at winning the division. It's a whole lot of shit that got to happen for us to get that 7 seed. So I'm looking at us winning the division. And it starts this week with us taking care of our business against Chicago in Chicago, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers losing to the Skanks. With that being said, I appreciate everybody on the panel. My brother from the same mother, DW, a.k.a. Do-It, a.k.a. Bonkers, a.k.a. Denzel, a.k.a. Big Wheel from the depths of Georgia, the Georgia Reaper Big Wheel, and my OG, yo OG, one of the OGs in the game, the coach of coaches, Coach Unchained. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all coming through. There may not be a Rex Pit next week. Thinking about doing something next week with the family. So there may not be a Rex Pit next week unless one of my compadres want to take over. I get with them on that. But listen, man, y'all make sure y'all tune in tonight to Dirty Bird Thursdays with the therapist ATL. Warren, I call him Warren. Y'all know him as the super villain. What time Warren come on tonight, Coach?
6. Well,
So
9 o'clock. 9
so
o'clock.
9
Yeah,
o'clock.
9 o'clock. Yeah, you know.
Hey,
That's Pacific time.
That's
The
Pacific time.
Pacific
Yeah.
Rim time for Coach.
Just add 3 hours. When I say time, to add 3 hours to it. So that's yeah. That's how we gonna do it.
you know why the smell having a problem, right?
What's that?
But
Cause he ain't using no black seed oil. I'm
Oh my
trying to tell you, man. You got
boy.
gotta get that black seed on. Art.
Hey,
you
that
better
black
get that
seed
black
oil,
seed oil, man. Scripting them brain cells now.
that shit need to go on site. It need to go with that promo code for that Manscaped. Not
Nah,
only will you have black
they
seed
ain't
oil,
paying.
you
They
got
ain't paying nobody. They ain't paying nobody. So we need some funds for that.
Manscaped.
Tell Sports the Game said Blakberry. What about them Hawks? I already told you, bro. If I see if I see a zebra on the street, I'm gonna trip his ass up and stomp his ass out.
Oh.
If I see a hawk on the street,
Zebra.
he might not make it home. Let's put it that way. He might not make it to the house.
Zebra.
Damn zebras, boy. They screw up. They screw them hawks every chance they get.
Oh
boy.
my Lord. It's in there. It's the NBA, man. It's terrible, bro.
It's real bad for the NBA, but it's even worse for them Hawks right now. But hey, man, we appreciate y'all coming through, man. Y'all make it do what it do. Catch us on the flip side, home team.